Yeah, my name is Alan Hubbard. I am a leader at Black Albinism, and today we have been in Machakos celebrating International Albinism Awareness Day. And also, coincidentally, the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, Njuguna Ndungu, today has been reading the finance bill and what the government is planning to spend on different things in the country. And I would only like to ask the government to make sure that they allocate more resources, because we understand that this has to still go through Parliament. We only want to request them that they allocate enough resources for social protection, one, but also for them to be able to distinguish and break down the budgets and for us to understand what amount of money is going to what particular issue. Because we have seen when allocations are given out, they are given out in bunches. They are not properly broken down. And I say this because many vulnerable groups never get the lion's share of budgets as they are being dispersed. And when I talk about many groups, I want to include persons with albinism, because we understand that access to sunscreen and access to healthcare services is still a problem or a big challenge to many persons with albinism. And this is important because today we have been celebrating International Albinism Awareness Day, and our rallying call, not only here in Machakos County and not only in the counties that have been able to commemorate the day, but also across the entire country. Here, as an organization with also different partners, we've been able to hold cancer screening for persons with albinism. We've also been able to do mapping of persons with albinism. I believe we have mapped around 70 or 80 persons with albinism, and this is very important for us to know the numbers of persons with albinism, so that we are able to do proper resource allocation and also sunscreen allocation, so that we do not take a lot of supplies to a particular hospital where there is a few persons with albinism. We are able to use that data to be able to distribute the sunscreen equitably. As I wind up, I want to beseech the county government of Machakos to pass or to put three key things into place. One is the operationalization of the Persons with Disabilities Board here in Machakos County. This is very important because the board is tasked with making sure that every person with a disability in Machakos County gets the services that they deserve. And another one would be to the budgets that the county government passes. They should be able to allocate a few resources to make sure that persons with albinism access sunscreen. And lastly, the representation of persons with disabilities in the health boards in Machakos County, because if you're not represented, or as it is famously said, if you're not on the table, you are on the menu. So it is important that people with disabilities and those with albinism receive quality health services in their county. Thank you.
Himiza county government na national government kupitia kwa MP zetu ambao ni kutika maeneo bunge kupitia CDF waweze kutenga pesa ambazo ni za kujenga madarasa na kujenga vyoo ambazo zinaweza tumika na watu wenye wanaishi na ulemavu, ili waweze kuwa accommodated katika shule zetu, ili waweze kupata elimu pamoja na wale wengine.
Akisoma hiyo budget waangalie mambo ya eco tax, sababu tumepata wanataka kuongeza mambo ya kununua diapers because of hiyo ya eco tax, na hiyo itakuwa ni changamoto kwa walemavu wenye wako kwa wheelchair na wenye wanatumianga diapers throughout. Tuko pia na watoto wako shule, hao watoto wanasomea shule za walemavu na wanatumianga diapers. So ukiongeza hiyo pesa yenye wanaweka kama tax, itakuwa burden kwa mlemavu na yenye haitasaidia sana, itabandisha hao watu hawatakuwa wanaweza kuafford hizo diapers.
Call to the government will be, please provide for us enough sun lotions and after sun, including the lip balms and the protective gearing, since we get to understand, like at times the lotions reach the hospital and we don't know where they disappear to, because you'll find a person without albinism